You are a king if you do right. If you don't, you ain't. I mean, it's not like variations of this have not been thought of throughout history by several men in several places. But it's a unique expression of the idea that stupid is as stupid does, that you are what you do. And the West loves to hang on to this idea that the interior life is the true life, which from a Christian perspective is simply false. Life is true life. And what you do is part of your life. Without it, there is no life. You know, if you look up a scientific definition of what life is, it locomotion is a key part of it. What you get out there and do is you. Now, why I enjoyed this particular expression is that it's from the perspective of a king. You are a king if you do right. If you don't, you ain't. And for men, I think that's particularly helpful. You know, we are in positions of authority. We have families. We're fathers. We're husbands. I think it does good for every man to think of himself as a king of his small plot. Now, this is not supposed to be in a transcendentalist, Ralph Waldo Emerson sort of way, a Rousseau kind of way, where being a king makes you greater than all or one with the universe. Oh, no, no. Being a king should make you humble. If you've read the Christian scriptures at all, you know this. And you know that what San Isidoro said is true. If you don't do right, you're not a king, not a true king. So then this is where it's particularly interesting, I think, for fathers, because there are a lot of things in life in which the thing and the true thing are often contrasted, and the true thing, the ideal, I should say, is kind of a guiding light, right? So fatherhood is a good example. Is a man who has abandoned his family a father? Yes, he is. And no, he is not. So both are true at the same time. And they're true because of the ideal. He is a bad father. So in a way of speaking, a bad father is no father at all. A bad king is no king at all. Rex eris, si recte facet, si non facet non eris. If you don't do it, you aren't. So if you don't get out there and father, you ain't being a father. Now, going out there and fathering is not some mighty, unachievable quest, but it's not possible to do but by the grace of God. What king only does right? And yet, a king who does truly wicked things can be a man after God's own heart. And the same is true of a father. So, you are a father, whether you like it or not, whether you abdicate or not. And yet, you can be a true father. If you do, you are. All right, y'all. Peace be upon you.